Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Cleveland. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Ew, why does it have this stuff on my screen, bro? I don't need the fucking run gap and fucking zone on my screen. I hate that. It's such a distraction. Neither. The defense that forced back-to-back-to-back fumbles. Yeah, you're a fucking pussy. Who pays $15 a month to not play their games? Not me. That's not my problem. You should have said that. You should have said that when we scheduled the game, not wait 3 hours before advance. I don't like this, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that shit's ass. It's so confusing because I don't know if I'm supposed to blitz or fucking drop back.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Here we go. Now it's Burrow.
Where the fuck is Myles Garrett, bro? Where are you hiding, Myles? Why are you not on the field, brother?
I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities. And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield.
Everybody had fucking wear and tear. I hope he's not just fucking tired for the game. That's the worst part about starting that fucking week 1. Everybody's fucking tired from preseason sim. So we're going to hope for the best and hope he comes back next drive.
throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup. Throwing, Sanders. They'll swing this out to Jenkins.
Nice.
And it'll be second down. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that crowd. Get your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say right away.
Oh, come on. You got to catch that, Cedric. How do I okay, you can't be sick.
Sanders going to throw again. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up fourth down. Marquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can.
Wow, this dude just spun out 2 characters.
So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out. Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to
He spun right between them. That was gross.
team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win. Burrow looking to pass. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll bring up second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
There we go. Beautiful interceptions. Beautiful. Of course bro, DK, you know who you fucking with, bro? Isaiah McGuire. Isaiah McGuire. Joe Burrow's a pussy.
So first and 10 now from the 30. On play action, here's Shedeur. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds his man complete. It's Bates. Good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started to tight end on the left side of the formation and send him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
This guy plays just like you. Y'all just stack the box. And that's your run defense. Stack the box and pray for the best. Let's see how this goes. That'll do.
That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee guarantee you future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent.
Boo.
His game has his team right at the brink of the playoffs, and Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
My fullback did not block, sir. He's glitching. He's glitching me. Why didn't my fullback block? 7-0. Him. Ooh, I could just had a red throw on the goal line. Oh, it's suggesting. Oh, it's only 3rd down. I thought that was 3rd down, brother. He's not bad. Give me this'll do. Wow. Damn it, David. Run in front of the linebacker, not behind him. Oh, that's so stupid.
And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
On the jump. Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw is Sanders. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jumpkins. And he is
It's met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. And that will be incomplete.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Higgins goes in motion right. And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 2-yard line.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sanders. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The Browns on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And taken right on the 30. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's 2nd and 10.
12. Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
Gun. Stop. Hey, can. Stop.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
11. Here we go. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Big 13. Stop.
Now Burrow. Pass taken in by his big time. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now a 2nd and 10.
11 Thomas. Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That is caught. Touchdown. Noah Fant from 8 yards out. And the Bengals are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Pass caught. He's got Tillman. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cedric Tillman, 36 yards. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
1-1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now it's Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
10 yards there on a Bengal first. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
11. Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over here up near the 40. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 run. 18 run.
Throwing, Sanders. He'll get this complete to Tillman. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Here's Sanders. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They go play action now. Sanders. A quick throw there is incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Seven Pirates.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Hey, check that. Here we go.
36-yard line.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, here's Shadur. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Ford. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action. It's Sanders. Far left side, he's got Tillman. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cedric Tillman, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Browns are back within a score. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The Bengals drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. There he goes, right side. He may go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Sanders to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Daxton Hill picks it off. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Here's Higgins out on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. McPherson's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Browns drive about to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And the Browns, first down.
To throw is Sanders. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
That's taken in. Isaiah Bond. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the Browns,
Gun.
31-yard
Cut.
line.
180. Play cut. Cut.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Here we go. Hey, can.
From the gun again to Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz just trying to get to the quarterback.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Noah Fant, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Well, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now Sanders. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Sanders. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
That's taken in by Bond. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Sanders once more. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And now off to the races down the right side. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And it's caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. This is fourth. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Jerome Ford punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 2. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mason Graham, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking deep here for Chase. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Cincinnati. 53 yards. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running right, here's Brown. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now it's Burrow. That one caught by Tinsley. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown Bengals. Noah Fant with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bengals are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Browns drive about to get started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get this complete to Tillman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
60 boxes, 60 boxes, 19, come 19.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Throwing Sanders. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to... is going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run with Ford. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
At the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, they turn to Ford. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And that one is caught. So they convert here and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Cincinnati, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.